name's Andrea Erskine, and I'm a clinical hypnotherapist and an anxiety relief specialist. And I'm here talking with Libs. We recently finished working together, and she's kindly agreed to do a video testimonial with me. So, Libs, if you could just share the reason why you came to see me in the first place.
Sure. Okay. Hi again, Andrea. I came to see you. Really, I noticed that I was getting quite anxious in certain situations, and I think particularly post lockdown, my anxiety and stress levels were slightly, uh, if I shall say, disproportionate sometimes to kind of, the situation. And I felt that I was almost functioning with um, a heightened level anxiety in the background.
Yeah.
And I obviously really wanted to do something about that and try and tackle it and see if there are any strategies that I could put in place to help me deal with that.
Fantastic. And how did you find the whole process? How did you find the sessions as we went through the program?
Sure. Obviously the sessions were very interesting.
Mhm.
Uh, I found that you gave me some really helpful context sometimes to some of the exercises, if I can call them that. I found that you gave me a number of sort of techniques and strategies, basically, some of which really resonated with me, and
Mhm.
we've talked through those before. And I've certainly got sort of 3 or 4 strategies that you've taught me, basically, that I've taken forwards and that I am now using.
Mhm.
Not always on a day-to-day basis, it will depend, but they'll be, certainly on a regular basis, that I find, are really successful and really help me in a particular situation.
Yeah, fantastic. And how are you feeling about your general progress, about the results that you've achieved from us working together?
Yeah. Um, so I feel it's been a really successful um, working relationship, essentially. And again, I've shared that with you. I feel that I'm in a much better place in terms of just general sort of anxiety levels, but also, as I say, these sort of coping or little strategies to help me deal with situations where I might suddenly feel slightly anxious for no real or for no apparent reason. And one of the things that I found really helpful actually was the way you talked through how the brain can react in certain situations, and I found that really informative and useful. Sometimes to sit there and think, okay, well, this is great. Thanks very much, brain, for trying to protect me. It
Yeah.
doesn't feel like that sometimes in a real world environment. So I feel that I've made real progress, and that's down to you. That's definitely down to you. So thank you for that.
Yeah, and you're welcome. And so if anyone was sitting on the fence about working with me, what would you say to them?
Um, I would recommend you without hesitation. I really would. Um, I, no doubts at all in terms of how you approach the sessions, understanding what the person as your client on the receiving end is looking to achieve. I felt it was a really collaborative relationship, and I felt very safe with you, which I think is probably quite important for a lot of people if they feel slightly vulnerable about opening up and sharing.
Yeah.
And you're obviously, you're very warm and compassionate, and I felt in very safe hands. And I would say, go for it. I've not looked back. I really haven't looked back. I think you've given me some amazing strategies and tools to use in a real life environment. So I can only say thank you for that. For me personally, it's been a really, excellent experience and very, very productive.
Yeah, fantastic. And thank you so much, Libs, for sharing that. And you've done a great job. You've put all the work in, and then it's really putting the work in helps you to see those results. And so yeah, thank you once again for doing this video testimonial. I do appreciate you taking the time to do this. And
Pleasure.
and if anyone else is looking for help with anxiety or any other issues, then feel free to reach out and contact me. You can go to my website, which is aehypnosis.co.uk.